State Board NIC Barber Haircutting is a CosmoReady video production. The proctor will read the following directions. You will perform a tapered haircut with no block line at the nape. You will demonstrate clipper cutting with and without guard or detachable blade. You will demonstrate the use of shear over comb. You will demonstrate fingers in shear cutting. You will cut at least a ½ inch of hair throughout the haircut. You will be expected to complete and blend the haircut. You will also be expected to shave both sides of the neck with a straight razor. Do not remove hair clippings from your work area until you are instructed individually by the examiner to do so. You will be expected to follow all client protection, safety, and infection control procedures. You will have 40 minutes to complete this section. You will be informed when you have 20 minutes remaining. Step back to indicate you have finished. The instructions will be repeated. You may begin. The first thing you're going to do is sanitize your hands after the directions are given to begin. Then, since this is your first client, you need to perform a thorough scalp exam. So this will be done looking at the scalp in small subsections. Remember to look at the entire scalp, not just one section. After you're done with your scalp exam, you are going to get ready to begin your tapered haircut. This is going to start with using your clippers with a guard. For this demonstration, we're using an Andis Masters with a number 4 guard. However, you could use a detachable blade as well. And so what you're going to do is begin in the nape section. You'll notice that this mannequin is pre-cut to about 2 inches in the nape and 4 inches on the top. It's going to make it easier to work with to complete this haircut. So don't start with a full long mannequin. You want to make sure that you have it cut down enough so that your clippers are going to, work with you, not against you. Here, make sure that you lift up the hair so that you don't poke the client in the ear. Notice the rocking motion as you go up to that parietal ridge. So once the one side is done, go back and do the other. You're going to take it up to about the crown in the back, the lower crown. When you're all done cutting with the guard, you're going to take your guard and put it in the items to be disinfected bag. Clean off your clippers. Notice the weight line that goes from the parietal ridge all the way around to the back. Next, you'll transition to your clipper cutting without a guard as you taper the nape. Here we're using our Andis Master clippers, and it's open or on its coarse setting. As you begin to taper the nape, you'll create a guideline. Once your guideline is established, you're now going to work to blend that out with the clipper over comb technique. Work carefully to ensure the weight line is eliminated and your haircut is well blended. This may require some freehand clipper work. When you're done working in the back, you're going to move to the sides by the ears. Working along the sides, you're going to clean up around the ears. After you're done tapering the sides, you're going to come in with your trimmer and trim closer. Be sure to follow the hairline as your guide and lift the hair so that you can see the hairline and you don't cut into it when you're working around the ears. When you're done with the clippers, be sure to dust the hair off the client using a paper towel before you move on to the next portion of your haircut. Throw your paper towel out and then sanitize your hands before coming back to the client. Now you're going to prepare the hair for the demonstration of finger and shear work. After wetting the hair, begin creating your guideline at the front hairline. When using your shear, remember the basics. Don't cut the guideline, your thumb works the moving blade, and don't cut past your second knuckle. Remember earlier I said the top hair was about 4 inches. You'll need to remove at least a ½ inch of hair from here. Also keep in mind, if you don't see the guideline, move the hair out of the way so that you can see the guideline. Notice the hair is starting to dry out. You're going to want to re-spray the hair and add more water because hair stretches different when it's wet as opposed to when it's dry. As you work to cut this top section and blend everything back to the crown area, you're most likely going to hear you have 20 minutes remaining. So you should be about halfway through your haircut at this point. As part of this skill demonstration, you're expected to have a well-blended haircut. So go ahead and cross-check the top part of your haircut after you're done to make sure that everything is well blended before you move on to shear over comb. Now you'll transition to do shear over comb work. So with this one, we're going to blend that weight line between the top section and the section that you clipper cut earlier. When you're doing this, you're going to notice there's a slight disconnect here as we bring the comb up. So you're going to work to blend that. One of the key techniques with shear over comb is that both keep moving. So your comb is moving and the shears are moving at the same time. Remember, it's the thumb that works the moving blade of the shear. You're not going to have both fingers and thumb moving, just the thumb. Something you'll notice with shear over comb is that the still blade is aligned or parallel to the comb. Okay, and both again are moving at the same time. As you're finishing up shear over comb, be sure that your haircut is complete and fully blended. After this, we're going to move on to the neck shave with a straight razor. for the neck shave, first you're going to start by unfastening the cape and lowering it so it just rests on the mannequin stand. This is going to simulate that you've undone the cape on the client and it's just resting on their shoulders. You remove your neck strip and you're going to actually dust off any loose hair that's on the client from the haircut. When we do the shave, your razor will not have a blade in it. It will be a bladeless straight edge razor. Sanitize your hands after discarding your paper towel. Next, you're going to apply your shaving cream. Set up your residue towel just on your workspace. And when you remove your shaving cream, be sure to replace the top to your container. As you apply the shaving cream, make sure try not to get it into the hair, and we're going to stay away from the hairline. We're looking to cut the vellus hair below the hairline. Here we begin our freehand stroke. Stretching with the opposite hand, and then remove the cholesterol on the residue towel. Again, simulating the stretch as you work across the back of the neck. And then your final stroke will be your reverse backhand stroke. Make sure you stretch. And there is a little product in the hair here, but we can wipe that off when we're done now. So when we remove any residue of the shaving cream, you'll be able to remove that little bit of product that got on the hair. Now that everything's been removed, we're going to apply our antiseptic. So we did throw out the residue towel and we did sanitize our hands before this. We'll apply our antiseptic, and this will conclude your haircut with a neck shave. The directions were to not remove any hair clippings until instructed to do so. So the examiner will let you know when to do that. Special thanks to Victor Zarate, a Wisconsin certified instructor. State Board NIC Barber Haircutting has been a CosmoReady video production.